What a frightening and tragic 24 hours. There are times in the course of human affairs when we are weighed in the balance and we must choose between right and wrong, blessing and curse, goodness and evil. This is one of those times. As we gather to welcome the year 5785, we stand tonight at the crossroads of history. One path leads to darkness and death, the dictator's domain of despair and destruction. The other path leads to the sunlit lands of freedom, emancipation, and human dignity. Those 181 missiles aimed at Israel last night, it landed in Israel, but its real target was all of us. Israel stands on the front lines of all who love liberty and who strive towards decency. This has been an exceedingly traumatic, painful, and devastating year. Over the next 10 days, we will have the opportunities to discuss together the events of the past 12 months. We will set aside time to commemorate October 7th and review a year of rapidly increasing anti-Semitism in this country that stunned us. For now, in these first moments of 5785, feeling more vulnerable as Jews than perhaps at any time in our lives, I want to assure you and reassure you, Israel will survive and prosper. The Jewish people will endure. Our will to survive and contribute to the well-being of the world is indomitable. We have seen worse, much worse. According to all the laws of history, we shouldn't even be here. We should have disappeared long ago. It's a miracle that there are even Jews in the world. There are no Babylonians in Brooklyn, Philistines in Phoenix, Moabites in Montana, Midianites in Mississippi, or Canaanites in Colorado. I never met an Amalekite, a Hittite, an Akkadian, a Sumerian, a Chaldean, a Hyksos, a Nabatean. Never in my life. None of those nations of antiquity mentioned in the Bible, often cited as seeking our destruction, survived. The passing centuries consumed even the superpowers of the ancient world, their crumbling ruins displaying scant reminders that they once dominated their times. There's a 10-foot slab in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, commonly known as the Merneptah stone. It describes the military victories of the Pharaoh Merneptah, the fourth ruler of the 19th dynasty. Carved in approximately 1200 BCE, it contains history's first known reference to the Jewish people. For this reason, some call it the Israel stone. Peeling away 3,200 years of civilization, we can peek into the very origins of Jewish life. The Pharaoh mentions us only in passing, just one short phrase. We're almost an afterthought. Still, there we unmistakably are. The seed of Israel is sprouting 3,200 years ago. So what did the king say about us? That we were nice, that we were hard workers, that we were rebellious, that we were funny, that we had a wicked sense of humor, that we had many neuroses, that we liked Lox and bagels? What were the first words ever written about the Jewish people? At the bottom of the slab, recording the deeds of the Lord of strength, whose name is given to eternity, as Merneptah described himself. He wrote, Israel is laid waste. Its seed is destroyed. I destroyed the Jews. This is history's first reference to our people. There's a black basalt stone in the Louvre in Paris, commonly known as the Mesha stone. It describes the military victories of Mesha, the Moabite king, over Omri, the king of Israel, around the year 850 BCE. Outside of the Bible itself, this is history's second known mention of the Jewish people. What did Mesha write about us? That we were nice? That we were hard workers? That we were rebellious? That we were funny? That we had a wicked sense of humor? That we liked lox and bagels? What was the content of the second ever known reference to the Jewish people? Israel is lost forever, Mesha writes. 350 years after Merneptah forever destroyed our people. History's first two references to the Jews boast of our destruction. What sprightly corpses. The living descendants of the left-for-dead nation meander the halls of the Cairo Museum, where they gaze at the words of the long-dead Merneptah, pharaoh of the long-extinct Egyptian empire. They stroll the Near Eastern Antiquities Department of the Louvre, where they view the tablet of the long-dead Mesha, king of the long-lost Moabites. And then they move on to the Mona Lisa. Stay strong and keep the faith. We ain't going nowhere. May you and your loved ones enjoy good health and many blessings in the year to come. Shana Tova Tikatevu. May we be inscribed and sealed this year in the book of life.